Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to do a what's in my backpack university edition. So I'm actually about to leave for an anatomy study session in the pro section lab. Anyway, just as a little background, if you guys didn't know already, I am a second year anatomy student in England and this is what's in my backpack. So this is my backpack and it is the Kipling Seoul 15-inch backpack. I absolutely love it. I've only had it for about maybe like just over a month and I am completely in love with it. It fits everything that I need to take to school with me every single day. And it's also a really comfortable backpack. So I used to use a tote bag. I actually used to use a Coach Molly tote, and every single day after school, my shoulder would be killing me. So I decided to go back to like my high school days and use a backpack, and I couldn't have made a better decision. But anyway, let me show you what's in my backpack so I can hurry up and get to my lab. Okay, so I hope you guys can see clearly, but I'm going to start off with the outer compartments. So in this compartment right here, I have an umbrella. It's really useful because if you didn't know, it rains like every single day in England, especially in the city that I live. It's like raining all the time. So I just have an umbrella here. And on the other pocket, I have my water bottle. This is a 30-ounce water bottle and it fits perfectly in here. Let's get started with all the compartments. So the bag has 4 compartments, and so I'm going to start off from smallest to largest. So the smallest one is actually this one at the top right here. This is where I keep my student ID for easy access, especially when I'm going to the lab or the library. And then I also keep some cash just in case I want to buy a snack or anything. And then I also have 2 pens. Now I don't tend to carry a pencil case with me just because I don't really take notes on like a notebook or anything. I usually use my iPad, but we do have lab manuals and sometimes they have questions in there, so I do tend to take a pen with me. We also get like handouts sometimes in the lab, so it's really good to have a pen just to mark off, you know, all the structures that we're going through. The second compartment is kind of like my easy access compartment, where I just have a few items that I would want to reach very quickly if I do need them. And so the first thing that I have in here is my little card holder. So I just have my IDs and my cards, etc. I also have my Anki remote, and I use this little guy every single day to review my Anki flashcards. If you aren't using an Anki remote yet, then I suggest you get one. It's just like a little Nintendo remote that you can get off of Amazon. And then I have my AirPods. I only have one because I lost one of them when I was on the bus last year. And I have some floss, dental floss. Because I normally bring lunch with me, and so sometimes a bathroom isn't accessible to like wash my mouth. So dental floss. So then in this second compartment, or let's say the third compartment that we've looked at, I have a book. Now this book isn't actually one that I'm reading right now. I actually sold this book on Depop and I've been meaning to take it to the post office, but I haven't had the chance yet, so I just keep it with me just in case I have the time to go. And then I have my AirPod Maxes and I use these every single day. I normally have them on when I leave the house, but just like when I get to school, I'll put them in the case and I'll put them in this pocket. And then I also have a tripod for my phone just in case I want to do some content while I'm at school. I always keep this in my bag. And then lastly, in this compartment, I have my house keys. And now for the main compartment of the bag, I have quite a few things in here. So the first thing that I have is actually my lab coat. I normally keep my lab coat in another bag just because I'm dealing with pro sections, so I don't want any cross-contamination with my other items in my bag. So I normally keep it in this bag. Then I have my chargers for my laptop and my iPad/phone. There's actually like a laptop compartment right here, and so I would keep my iPad in here. So this is an iPad Air 4th generation, if I'm not mistaken. I've had this one for a few years now. Also have my MacBook Air 13-inch laptop, which fits quite nicely in here. And then also in the laptop compartment, I will have my lab manual, as well as some other sheets that I have. And then lastly but not least, I always keep an emergency kit in my bag. Okay, and so I am going to go through everything that's in my little emergency kit. I don't keep much, just like a few essentials that I found out I usually tend to need whilst I'm at school. So the first thing that I have is a glass cleaner. I don't even know what they're called, but yeah, my glasses cleaner. And then I have this Summer Fridays lip balm and the flavor vanilla. And then I also have painkillers, especially for those days of the month. In that same note, I have some pads and tampons. I bring a few just because sometimes you never know if you might have a friend that might need one. I also keep some pimple patches. These are I can't actually remember what these are called, but I'll put them on the screen right here. They're Korean based, and I swear by these pimple patches. They're so good. Then I also keep my supplements. Just in case I forget to drink it before I leave the house, I will drink it while I'm at school. I also keep some moisturizer. Again, I'm in England, and so it's very cold here, and my skin tends to get very dry during the winter season. So I always keep my moisturizer, and this is the Dr. Althea 345 cream. I swear by this thing. I've run through like, I don't even know how many tubes, but I love it. Then I have a few hair ties. I also keep this little tube of like hand cream, especially after the lab. My hands tend to be very dry from using gloves and subsequently washing my hands. And so it's very good to have some hand cream. I also keep this little pouch in here just in case I want to take off my jewelry at school for any reason whatsoever. I'll just put it in this little pouch and it doesn't get lost. I also keep like a little razor blade just in case I want to touch up my eyebrows or remove any stubborn hairs. And then lastly but not least, I'll keep some cleansing wipes just in case I want to clean my hands and a bathroom is not accessible, or I want to wipe any surfaces. I'll use these. And that concludes everything that's in my backpack. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.